What's going on, guys? I'm here. Make sure it's not too close. Here at the warehouse, it is Saturday, May 4th, 3:38. And I had 3 guys in today. They went and mowed 2 bigger properties, sharpened blades, kind of maintenance stuff. And then one of the guys fixed a hose on a sprayer. And then I sent him home. One person is still here. He's cleaning up the warehouse, organizing stuff. So last night I had a call with Tigran Gertz, or however you say his last name. I'm in goat game, so he's been wanting to get on a call with me, so I ended up being able to last night, like 8 p.m. And I joined his $5 million blueprint, which obviously I have to pay for, but trying to invest in myself more. I'm only 9 of 170 lessons complete on this, but it's not bad so far. I mean, it's kind of simple as of now. I'm only on chapter 1, obviously, but I really need to, I'm really trying to focus on investing back into myself. And stuff like this, I would like to go to like a, not a mastermind, but some conferences and stuff, kind of network and get around other people. But I had a call with Tigran for like an hour, and he's pretty straightforward, but he kind of said that, which I'm sure if anybody knows who that is, he thinks mowing's really obsolete. And he was saying that, and get in the landscape, get in paper, get bigger, bigger, and do all this landscape stuff. But so okay, I'll try your course, and then if I apply it and it doesn't work, he's like, I'll give you all your money back. Okay, sweet. So that's a change. Another change. Since I've recorded anything really, I think I've told you guys I bought that dump trailer. I bought 2 trucks. I got my skid loader back, which was at a friend's house for like a year. It doesn't run, but I got it back at least. I've sold 3 mowers. We sold a truck. And then a bunch of little stuff like generators and things like that. Sorry. But the big thing that is kind of crazy about everything is I've upgraded like vehicles. I need to sell 2 more trucks, and then I think I want to sell those 2 and buy another mower with that, actually, because I do have 2 guys that I'm trying to train right now to mow full time, so I don't have to mow. I'll probably mow like two times a week with them, and then do sales, bids, and honestly like really focus on marketing. I'm really bad at that. I think I don't have time to market. But I do. But I wish I had more. I wish I had more time during the day when things are like going. So I need to try to get those 2 guys to mowing full time, and then my idea is to split them. So it'd be 2 one-man crews, put them on P for P, and give them each 50, 60 houses a week. And do something like that, and then maybe they can meet up on like, actually they don't even really need to meet up on bigger commercial stuff. That's my plan right now, and then I have a guy who landscapes and sprays for me, so he stays pretty busy. Today, all three of them just mowed 2 big commercial properties. They're all only, I mean, they left like 1, so it's like 3:45 now. But it's really a small company, but so technically there's 4 of us in the field. But I need to, this morning really showed me that it like can't run without me, which is not good. Luckily one of my brothers was here. He doesn't work with me or for me or anything. He helps us a lot, but he doesn't like technically work for me. But he was keeping them busy because I was not in this morning. I was doing other stuff, and it was kind of like, I mean, I think I got probably like 15 phone calls within like 30 minutes, and it's just crazy because you can have like so many things in place. Like yesterday, tell them, okay, we're gonna do this and this, just these 2 things. It's gonna be really light day, really easy day. I'm not gonna be in the morning, but here's this, and this to do. Mow this property, maintenance of mowers, do the blades, clean the decks, and take off. That's whole Saturday, if you even want to come in. I didn't give the option to everybody to come in. Well, of course they all end up coming in, and the 2 guys over here did not know what to do, so it's kind of a shit show. Like they're pretty much standing around for like an hour, and then they got going finally, but it's money wasted. If you don't have systems and procedures and scheduling in place, written down, jotted down, told 6 times, then it's probably not gonna get done. Which I'm not crazy good at scheduling. Like, to be 100% transparent, I have 2 jobs, 2 landscape jobs starting on Monday, and I have 1 landscape guy. So most of that's due because it's been raining like every day here, pretty much for like a week and a half. And you get really behind in rain. Just go slower, it's a mess. You way more cleanup, so a lot of times it's not even worth to be there and try to do stuff. But when you are in the field like I am every day mowing, it's hard to take that time to sit back and communicate with everybody and schedule this and schedule that. And at night I'm so beat that I do what I need to do to get by pretty much, but I don't do any extra, which is a terrible thing. I'm probably gonna be on here for like 30 minutes to an hour. Like I said, so the CRM I have is Copilot by Mike Andes, and it's not bad. It's not crazy good. Some stuff could definitely be better. And then I have actually been like considering switching CRMs because there's been so many bugs in it. And it's been down so many times, and I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. But we're gonna go mow another property, me and the guy who's still here. But I think we'll just do it tomorrow. We have 2 more properties this week. I want him to be my lead mower, so I kind of want him to go do them. And just kind of test it. Just a very easy way with 2 properties and see how it goes. Michael, new to the business. I work weekends only because of my full-time job. What do you do? Do you mow? Do you landscape? Do you do... Shout out from Corpus Christi, Texas. Oh, shite. Texas. You got year-round work then. See, I wish I lived somewhere southern like that where I know like your winter slowdown, but I think there's technically always like work to do. Where like once it hits winter here and it snows or it gets so cold that things stop doing anything completely or snow sticks, we're out for the season and you gotta snow plow, Christmas lights, I don't know, get another job. I don't know. That's where like it'd be nice. I'm sure there's struggles down there. Full-time power line lineman also. Nice. Do you travel with linemen? Being a lineman? That'd be a tough switch, lineman to lawn care. I'm sure you make really good money, but everybody wants the freedom of being their own boss, which isn't a bad thing. There's days where I think about it, like, you know, with what I've done and what I could put down and show people for a resume and everything, like I would never do this, I don't think, unless it came to it, but to be like a account manager for another landscape company, or probably wouldn't even want to be a foreman, because I really don't want to be on sites, but to be something high up in a landscape company and make $80,000 a year and not have to worry about anything besides going to work 8 to 4 and having weekends off, that'd be pretty nice. But then I kind of think, I'm like, I don't know what I would do with all that time. My hobby is working. My hobby is worrying about working. I don't know. When the storms come, we travel, but it's worth it. Oh yeah, I bet. What do you do for, like, on the side? Do you just mow? Do you dabble in landscaping, or do you just take whatever comes? And is your idea to kind of slowly transition into full-time, or is it something you just always want to keep kind of on the side? See, I think I did it wrong. I worked for a landscape company only for 1 year, which I think that's right. I think you should work for another company, because there's guys I hire that I can tell have never worked for anybody in this industry. And I did learn a lot of stuff, and I kind of, this sounds really bad, but I like got all the like mess ups out of me and breaking stuff and not knowing how to maintenance stuff with somebody else's equipment, someone else's time, which is nice. But there's other owners that just started this and didn't work for anybody, and they asked me questions like, excuse me, they asked me kind of super simple questions, and a lot of it's about bidding and stuff, but some people that never done it are so naive that they bid so high and they get it, and good for them. Like, right now I take whatever comes while occasionally door knocking and seeking customers. That's good. I think when, do you have like a magnet on a truck, or your truck wrapped, or shirts, or anything like that? Or, I mean, that is depending if you want it. Is this transitioning into a full-time thing for you, do you think? Or would you want that? I think with little part-times, plan to keep it side until I have enough workload to transition to full-time. See, that's what I should have done. I didn't do that. I forgot I was saying that, but I worked for a guy for a year, got all the kind of bugs out of me. Didn't know anything about bidding. I did a few side jobs while I worked for him, and things like that, but I mean, I would do full rip outs of jungles and yards for $200. It was not, if I was dumping all that stuff, I would have been like negative on money. Luckily that I had the guy I was working with didn't care if I would dump at his shop, so I only did like 3 jobs, and then for whatever dumb reason I was like, okay, well, I'm quitting you and I'm doing my own. I got $600 from these jobs and didn't realize that I was actually losing $100 on each job, and so I up and just quit after I did a fall season with him, a full summer, a fall, a spring, a summer, a fall again, and a winter, and then I quit. Didn't work for him again. And haven't went back, haven't got another job. That was like 2019, so 5 years ago. And I think it was a really bad decision, but a really good one because I had to make it. I had to, like my first year, I have it somewhere. I had like 7 mowing accounts a week, and maybe like 1 landscape job a week, which was most likely like a little rip out that was like $400. I didn't know anything about like advertising, marketing. I didn't have a website for like the first 3 years. I don't know if I had to Google my business listing. I know I definitely, no. I maybe did at first, but I don't think I did. I didn't know to get like reviews. And it all is like so simple now, but I didn't consume. I would watch people on YouTube that mowed, but it would literally be like them mowing. I didn't watch like guys like Mike Andes and stuff. What are your thoughts on nice residential mowers versus commercial zero turns? I got a bad boy Magnum to start off with my current workload. I think, because I did the same thing, I started with a residential 42-inch John Deere sit-down mower, and it cut fine. I didn't maintenance it at all. I didn't really like, on my old company, I never maintenance anything there, and they didn't really maintenance, so I didn't really ever do anything to it. I never sharpened the blades. But I took a lot of pictures my first year, and I can tell like, yeah, that was pretty shit work. But I've had that. I've got a lot of residential mowers, and then my first commercial mower had a 36-inch stand-on Gravely, which was like 2 years ago. I think I got that. And then last year I bought a 52-inch Gravely Pro Turn, which was, I always say, like my first like big boy mower, like very solid deck, big air intake, stuff like that. And I don't know, I always feel like you can get by to a certain point with a residential mower. Like there was, I think my second year I sold that John Deere mower. Something in my eye. Sold my truck and trailer for some reason, even though I like wanted to still be in it. And I bought a little transit van, ramps, and then a 30-inch Toro Time Master, which I think is still technically a residential mower, because there's a Time Master and like a Turf Master or something like that, which is like the commercial version. Ran that for a full year on like 20 properties a week, including like 3 commercial. I don't know why or how, but since like day one, I've always had some commercial. Now I don't have a lot of commercial now, but I have big commercial that are good accounts. But you can get by with it, dude. Like, when I first did snow, because I've done snow this whole 5 years, and it wasn't until the 3rd year I actually had a plow truck. So I had warehouses that I would go drive 50 minutes to a town near me, pick up my buddy's like really old, probably shouldn't be on the road plow truck, drop my truck off, pay him for that truck, drive it back 50 minutes, hit the commercial accounts, drive back another 50 minutes, get my car, and then drive back to town. And if you think about all that travel time, like I was losing money, but there's certain things you just got to do. I mean, that made me appreciate. Actually, my brother found it. It was like $1,000, an old Chevy 1500 with a blade on it. Made me appreciate that truck so much more than my first year getting a 2020 F350 with a V blade and a Salter on the back. I still, to this day, have never had more than a tailgate salt spreader. Like, never had a big box spreader or anything. But you can pretty much make it with anything. I mean, like now I only have one plow truck still. It's not that blue Chevy anymore, which is like a 90 something. It literally snapped in half and the wheel fell off and all the brake lines blew when I was going down a hill one day plowing. But now I have a 2020 Ram 1500 with a brand new last year Snow X blade on it. And you just gotta bite off like little pieces. Like now I have always wanted a dump trailer. Always. I don't know why, but I always wanted a dump trailer. Finally, like a month ago, I bought one. $7,000. It's a 2023. I don't remember what is it. What brand of dump trailer it is. H&H? Yeah, it's an H&H. 7x14 dump trailer. I've maybe used it like 3 times now. And the crazy thing is once I got that, like 3 years ago myself, I talked about dump trailers all the time. Oh, I wish I got one. If I ever get $4,000, I'm gonna try to get a used one that's rusted out. The bottom won't even hold the rock because they just fall out while we're driving. And now I got a really nice one and kind of just sits. I mean, we use it if we need material, but I'm in the field so much that I can't really transport material, so I still get stuff delivered. We use it to go out to the dump, but it's I don't know, it's kind of weird because once you get to the point that you like, I'm 26, so I started this when I was 21. 21, when I was 21, if I knew, hey, in 5 years, you're gonna have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks, 3 trailers, 6, 7 mowers, aerator, a spraying buggy, a spraying tank. You're gonna have 120 weekly mowing accounts, 100 spraying accounts, landscape work, all like I would have been crazy stoked, but once you get there, it's like rewarding, but it's not like fun anymore. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's not like I'm not into it, but it's kind of not fun. It's kind of like reality now. Like, okay, I gotta keep 300 active customers happy, which, I mean, by no means is that a lot. Some people do 300 a week. but that always want something. These 300 people always like trim my bushes, put rock in here, clean the windows, do this, I need mulch, I need this, and I want it now. I want it now, I want it this week, that week, this week. It kind of gets overwhelming where I have to step back and kind of enjoy it still. Like when I bought those 2 trucks, it's like, yep, bought 2 trucks, put guys in them, go. Where 2 years ago I'd be like, oh my God, I have a new truck, I want to go get it like logoed out, I'm gonna detail it, I'm gonna keep it clean, but it's like, hey, yep, Joe, this is your truck now, go. Other guy, this is your truck, like, I don't know, it's just crazy. And we've been selling a lot of stuff, just stuff we don't need. Thanks for your thoughts, not taken, brother. God bless you in your business. May blessings come your way, brother. God is with you. Hey, thanks, Michael. I'm not trying to be nagging or whatever negative about it, but I think that keeping it on the side for a while and really building your rapport and your brand and getting your name out there. And if I was probably smart, which I'm not, I would have probably stayed with that other company like 3 years, had that consistent paycheck, and then because I did it on my own anyway, work every single weekend, every chance I get. That would have been the smartest thing, and kind of be more open to like different ideas and get a website. And I was really, because I underbid everything, I had no money, so I didn't do like a website. Like I should have had a website day one. I was always pretty good at having like shirts, things on my truck that said my name, but to have actually like you stand out, you have to, like my CRM now, I think I pay like $500 a month for this thing. But it tells me close ratio, lead response time, how long it takes to get paid, my efficiency, what I'm getting paid with all the guys clocking in and what I'm billing out each day, my effective hourly rate for that. Like, I knew none of this. I didn't even know you needed to know this stuff. And I still am not like, I'm not crazy about it. I should be, but I get so wrapped up in working that it's like, oh, I'll send that bit out tomorrow. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do that tonight when I get home. It's like, no, dude. If you want to be past the like chucking a truck stage in this, you have to like think like a bigger company. Because when someone calls you or emails you or submits a form on your website and you email them back, they don't know if you're a part-time guy or have 15 guys. Like, they just want good work. They want it done when somebody says they're gonna do it. And they just want they just want someone to show up. That's like, and answer the phone. That's the biggest things. And when you're in the field all day, I answer probably 90% of calls. 5% I just don't answer. I see it, I'm mowing, I don't answer. And the other 5% I truly do miss, but I try to answer every time. But then there's times where I answer and then I have 2 guys standing there because they're not mowing because I'm on the phone. And I just need to get out of the field more. But it's been like 30 minutes. I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for watching.